because they trying to encamp Iran. That's what the American government is trying to do at the highest level. And why is they trying to encamp Iran? Because that's the Third World War, which foretold in the scriptures. That's the agenda. Now, we just have to watch it play out. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he calls all, both small and great. And see, this is be-all, end-all move. Rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And that's going into the RFID chip. Because they're going to crash the American currency. Why do you think they devaluing it now? By doing what? Overprinting it. Freezing the interest rate where your money don't grow no interest. Ain't that something? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that's another thing. You can't buy anything without the American currency. That's why I said no man gonna buy or sell. So that's why they gonna drop the American currency, act like they finna bring in the yuan, and then slide right in the RFID chip. All in one swoop, one motion. And this is Esau the Edomites, which are Satanism. Satan. See? So if you want to know, well, who and where is Satan, look no further than the Caucasian leadership and the people, because they are the children of Satan. Because the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, we are the children of Yasha'Allah, meaning he a prince of the power. See, we got to identify who is who and where y'all stand. See that? But you know me, I ain't never had a problem with telling the truth. Especially when it come out the bite. That's the worstest thing ever. But that's the worstest thing to this society, is telling the truth. This society is built on lies. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him have understanding, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And see, that's the mystery. The scripture said, he that have wisdom, let him understand. That when you say the mark and the image of the beast, it's not talking about some supernatural being that's in the third to fourth dimension, that's red, got horns, and a pitchfork. It was talking about the European Caucasian white leadership. All them senators and congressmen up there in Washington. That's who's going to issue out through the elites of another inner circle to the outer circle of European Caucasian leadership. I'm gonna keep saying it. That's who finna push, and that's who is pushing the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip according to the Bible. That's who doing it. We're identifying the man that's doing it. So now y'all know. Now it's not a sneak attack. Now it's a willingly, you're gonna have to accept it. So let's go back to that Psalms, because I wasn't done. See where I'm at on the camera. All right, we Gucci. All right, this is Psalm 73 and 6. Therefore, pride compass them about as a chain. Violence cover them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. And that's another thing. You have certain European Caucasian men, even down here in Texas, y'all have one of the richest women in Texas. She worth, I'm gonna say it real slow, because y'all have a real big poverty with minorities here in Texas. This woman owns major food distribution. She worth $76 billion. You heard me, right? Now you see why pride compasses them and violence covers them as a garment. There's a woman down here in Texas, one woman, European of course, but anybody and everybody can be what they want to be. $76 billion. Stop playing. And who's she helping? Nobody. See, that's what the scripture mean by they have more than heart can wish. $76 billion. But you gonna tell me this ain't European? They are corrupt. They speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. See that? Oh, you have to try harder. They have certain psychologists where they reverse the roles and blame minorities for them being and picking up the drugs and joining the gangs. Now tell me that ain't pressure from above, pressure from below. Now tell me that ain't what you call it, something dialectic. Damn, it's called something dialectic, where you cause a problem, the people start to react, and then you come like you Superman with the issue. So how did the Europeans do that? They get the heroin through the poppy seeds from Afghanistan, send them here to the United States illegally, 2001 when it started, so we'll say 2002, 2003 tops. They start an opium epidemic here in the United States. They cut the pharmaceutical and then bring it back to the street level drugs that they got from Afghanistan the whole time. Then they turn around. These Edomites ain't no joke. The Afghanistan mountains is a climate for marijuana. They get it by the boat and ton load, and then send it over here to the United States, and then legalize marijuana. now tell me America ain't no joke. Tell me that this is not a hypocritical nation. Then they set up programs saying that, oh, you neglecting your child, so we have to send these services from the government. But then they separate kids from their parents at the border. And all kind of horrendous things are coming out that's happening to these kids being in the protection of these European Caucasians and they so-called detention centers, which is nothing but concentration camp. That's all they are. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. They set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walk through the earth. Exactly. Oh, the RFID chip ain't the RFID chip. They set up organizations like IUIC and say, oh, the RFID chip is not the RFID chip and the name don't matter. Acts 4:12 says it's only one name given among men. Goddamn demon behind me. But Acts 4:12 says it's only one name given among men that we must be saved. But then you gonna have an audacity to tell me that the name don't matter. Exodus 23:13 say, make no mention of no other God, but I'm united in Christ. Man, I start going upside people's head. Man, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. It would have been a fight. Fuck a fight. It would have been a whole bunch of other stuff, you know. Man, couldn't be me. But they do it behind these Edomites, giving them buyouts, payouts, Judas purse. Remember Judas portrayed Yahushua? That's exactly what they doing. They doing the same thing. They being that Judas goat. Psalm 73 and 10. Therefore, his people return hither, and waters of a full cup is wrung out to them. And they say, how does God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Meaning these Edomites finna get it, man. It's they turn. And it's starting with their most prized possession. Their currency. Their monetary system. Okay, Psalm 73 and 12. Behold, these are the ungodly. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, they increase in riches. See that? So if you ask yourself, well, why was they able to have all the money? Why is they able to be the head of man, basically kind, and set the agenda? Because Yahweh Shai, his word says so. That's why. That's why this is the #1 book in the world. That's why it was a death sentence if an Israelite read this book in slavery. Any other book, they're just made. You read this, that's because we are the people. And this is the roadmap to the whole world. This is the roadmap right here. I'm reading. I'm giving the sense and the understanding and the spiritual meaning behind why everything the way it is in this world. So let's keep going. Psalm 73 and 12. Behold, they are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase their riches. Verily, I have cleaned my heart in vain and washed my hand in innocence. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastised every morning. And that's being a Hebrew Israelite, man. And a lot of Hebrew Israelites, they don't want to take hold to that, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, bear thou cross. You actually have to bear your cross, meaning the affliction of this world, and do this truth, knowing that you a king or a queen. But hey, this ain't our world, this ain't our society. We're gonna keep going. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I shall offend against the generation of the children, our people. And we do offend our people because 2/3 want to save this place. Because 2/3 of the blacks, Blacks, and Native Americans, who I keep screaming about, ain't gonna never get a chance to get to this. Which, let me show you that real quick. The scripture said, y'all. See, a lot of our people, man, they ain't gonna never get a chance to know this. Not even get close to it. This the Hebrews. This Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel has not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. Right, 1/3 gonna get it, 2/3 ain't gonna get it. That's why they gonna be offended in this word. That's why I said that's our people. That's gonna be what? Offended. Because they ain't gonna obtain it. They ain't gonna find it. According as it is written, God has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. That's why even though everything is coming to pass, the prophecy, and everything is ramping up, and people know it's the end of the world, and these Edomites is showing the world, these Caucasian cave dwellers, and these other nations, whether it's Moab, or Ammon, the Chinese, Japanese, Ham, the Africans, they showing our people that they totally against us, but they still not figuring it out again. That's because Yahweh Shah gave them slumber. See, they slumbering because what? They can't study. So even though what I'm saying, everybody telling people like, well, you know, hey, Jay say he got facts. You know, he say, you know, you can look up everything. And you see, I got more facts. I bring them out all the time. See, I got all these books with me. They still gonna disregard it. And it's saying ears that they cannot hear. Meaning, even though I'm reading out the book, word for word what it's saying, people still ain't gonna get it. So no matter how many times I come out here and tell people we living in the end of the world, the third world war is finna kick off right here in America, Russia, Iran, China is getting ready with them ICBM missiles, which is what, intercontinental ballistic, that mankind is finna end with thermonuclear fire. And America is the hotbed. This got a bullseye on it. Ain't gonna be nothing left. Putin know it, Trump know it. And you wanna know what's the craziest part? Wait till y'all get invaded by them aliens y'all call UFOs. Wait till y'all get a hold of that. I wonder how many of you people go actually shoot at the ships when y'all see them. I wonder how many people actually gonna think this war of the worlds and call themselves getting a little AR-15 or whatever you want to call your little weaponry and shooting at these UFOs when they come. You gonna have to do something. President Bush. Well, he gonna have to do something too. He right here. Father up there in the spirit world, finding out the truth. That what? Who you call Christ and who you call God. Bush up there looking at two black men right now, saying, "Oh, we in trouble. We in trouble now." Yeah, you in trouble with that. But let's keep going, because 2/3 of our people, they not gonna come to the understanding of this truth, which that's a beautiful thing. This Romans 11:4. But what said? No, let me start at 3. No, Romans 11:7. What then? Israel has not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According to as it is written, God has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their neck always. I say then, have they slumbered that they should fall? God forbid. That remaineth through their fall salvation is come unto the Gentiles,